Why is every time I curl my hair or do something with it, there's always one side so defiant? But hi guys, hola. As you can see, I'm going to be doing a collection tutorial. So this is a brand new collection that has recently launched with ColourPop. It was before Christmas, after Christmas, before? I don't actually know, but it was around Christmas anyway. And it is Winx Club. I'm sure if you're obviously on Instagram, you'd obviously have seen this launch and what was actually within the collection. I'm on ColourPop's PR list, so they kind of did gift me this. So all of this stuff was kind of gifted me in PR. And I have the whole collection that I'm also going to be testing and trying. I'm going to be testing and trying with you today. Jesus. We of course have the palette, trying it today. This is obviously the look I created with it. It's beautiful. The individual shades in this palette are stunning. It has a mixture of mattes and shimmers and they are beautiful. Especially like over here in this area. Not so much the pinks, because I don't like pink eyeshadow or pink anything really. But ooh yeah. And then of course comes with the Glitterly Obsessed glitter gels, which I absolutely love, and I also used on the eyes as well. It also does come within the collection 3 cheek dews. These are just their wee serum blushes. It does come with a strip of individual crystal sheet stick-on things, which I don't think I actually will use, so I'll probably end up giving them away. And the star of the show. These are probably my favourite things out of the collection actually, is the lip glosses. Hold on till I just kind of get them sorted in my hands. Boom! These are freaking stunning. These are beautiful. I love these. Like a green gloss, yellow, blue, purple. I love it. As you can see, like there's a nice wee shimmer through them as well. And these ones, how beautiful. This one especially, I think in the summer, stunning. That is the whole collection, so if you want to have a wee chit chat with me, see how I got this makeup look, then stay tuned. I'm going to first off start with applying a wee shadow shield to the eye, and I still get asked regularly where I get these, and I just get them on like either eBay or Amazon, preferably eBay because they are cheaper. I sometimes find it so weird like how long my hair has got. Like this is the longest my hair has been forever. Like it's so weird having hair at this length and just being able to like tug on it and it actually be your own hair instead of extensions. Ah, the novelty. I was just having like a wee nosy with it and I realised that there wasn't a transitional shade or anything, which I usually like to start myself off with. I'm wanting to use kind of like the blues in the palette. I'm definitely looking towards this row here. Oh, that feels really nice. That is absolutely stunning. So it's like a duochrome. It has like a duochrome like shift to it. And then I'm definitely looking at this shade here. I'll give it a wee swatch as well. Whoa. I think because we're going to be using the blue, I think a more cool toned eyeshadow would go better. So I'm going to take the Stone Cold Fox palette. This is the palette I've actually been reaching for quite a lot recently. Like I've done a couple of makeup looks actually off camera this week. And this is the palette I've been reaching for. So I'm just going to be taking like a transition from it. First I'm going to go into Stranger. And I'm just going to buff this just within the crease. So just really making sure to like buff that right in the crease, right up into the upper crease, brow bone, etc. I'm now going to take this BK Beauty 209 brush and I'm going to go into, I'm going to take a mixture between Cult Classic and Drama Mama. These two shades here. I'm just going to start packing this on the outer corner, just starting at the lash line, just using pattern motions to apply that shadow and spread and blend it up to the crease, still keeping it at the outer corner. I'm just going to give this all a wee blend just at the edges. And then just really making sure to blend that just right up the centre of the lid. I'm going to take another one of my BK Beauty brushes. I'm taking a mixture of Enquiries and New Rock, these two shades here. So just back and forth in between the two of them. Going and patting in the inner corner. I'm going to take a wee bit of the black from the palette, so going into Rock Bottom, that shade there, just black. And taking this wee ColourPop brush, because this is black and I don't want it to be too dark and intense, I suppose I'm going to be keeping it quite tight to that lash line. I'm just going to be applying this as if I'm applying or creating a shadow winged liner. Just slightly extending it up past the shadow shield. This is my 06 brush from my collection, my brush collection, which sadly you can no longer get anymore. But I'm now just using this brush to kind of pat over everything. I'm kind of happy enough with how that looks and the blend and everything. So just before I go in and apply a shimmer, I'm just going to make sure everything's all pretty well blended. To see these ColourPop eyeshadows, they're so good. Look how nicely they blend out. Fabulous. I into the Winx Club palette. I'm going to take the shade Pure Magic. I'm going to try and use a brush with this first of all. Preferably I like to use my fingers. I suppose I could use one of my 05 brushes. I'm going to try this wee stippling brush first of all. And I'm just going to apply this just in the inner corner. But using this brush is just applying like a nice wee kiss of shimmer. Looks really pretty actually. Like it's not too intense, it's just quite nice. But I'm going to go into my 05 because I maybe want to see if I can build it up and make it a wee bit more intense. My skin is so bad at the minute, you know. I have this big face demon here and here. And it's like one of those spots that's like a big massive lump like underneath it, if that makes sense. Highly unnecessary. How rude. Oh, do you know what? I really like this actually. I think this is looking really, really pretty. And then I think what's going to really finish it off is that bright pop of blue on the lower lash line. Ooh. I'm going to do a wee bit of winged liner with this liquid liner from Maven Beauty. I'm going to take that wee ColourPop brush and go into the black from the Stone Cold Fox palette and just stamp over that liner. Just to kind of set it and just make it a wee bit more black and matte. I really don't know what it is, but I just really do prefer whenever I apply a black eyeliner, just patting a black shadow on top of it. Just seems to like obviously like mattify it, which I obviously prefer, but it just, I don't know how to explain it, but it just makes it look a bit more undone, a wee bit less polished and a wee bit more sultry. That shimmer's really pretty though, isn't it beautiful? I think you can definitely see like the blue coming through once it's actually on the eyes. Whenever it was swatched, I don't know if you could really see it, but I think it'll look really, really nice with the blue on the lower lash line as well. So within the collection, of course, we have 3 cream blushes. These 2 ones here. These are the Cheek Dew Serum blushes. No, I'm just gonna be completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan on these. I have opened one of them to kind of swatch it, and then I've left like the wee seal on the rest because I'm actually going to give them away because I know I won't use them, and as I say, I'm not a fan of them. The shade I'm going to be using is Parisian Chic. It is quite a nice colour actually, and I feel like this shade here is actually going to go really, really nice with the eyes. The reason I don't like them is because they just don't work for me in terms of my makeup preference. If you're somebody that likes a natural, quite light everyday type makeup, I think you genuinely might like these actually, but because I'm so full glam, full coverage all the time, they just don't really work with me that well, and they just blend out to nothing. Like they definitely are like a serum blush. They're definitely like really, really lightweight, but they're not oily or greasy or anything. They're just like a serum blush. They're perfectly named, but they're just very, very subtle. Just like the nicest way well, whenever I say nicest, I'm not a fan of them, but if it's obviously your preference in makeup or blush, but they just provide like just like a nice wee kiss or just like a wee hint of blush to the cheeks, whereas I obviously like to go for something a wee bit more, not necessarily like right in your face, but something a wee bit more intense. I'm going to try and zoom these in a wee bit. I know I'm probably not selling them very well, and like that isn't necessarily my aim with my YouTube channel. I'm not sitting here to like try and like really like ram products down your throat. I just want to let you know like what's good, what's not, what I like, what you might like, what I don't like, but what you might like. So that's what it looks like with, let's just say, one layer. I'm going to try and build it up actually and see how it looks, but I'm obviously going to try and be careful not to like lift up or disrupt or disturb my foundation. I'm going to take obviously a wee bit more. You can definitely see a wee bit of sun. It does look quite nice, like, but it's just, I don't know. Fourth time lucky trying to build it up. Doing a wee bit of satin now. Taking this Revolution Pro wheat powder. It's cheap as chips. It's the Glam Mid one. I literally just use any wee pressed powder. Oh, do you know what I ordered last night? I swear to God. See, TikTok shop. It's far too easy. I literally have my Apple Pay like hooked up to it, and it's like 2 clicks and it's done. I ended up buying the new Maybelline powder. I'm so excited, like the new Maybelline foundation powder. I'm so excited to try it. Finishing the eyes, as I was saying, I have a couple of blue eyeliners here. I have this new one from Makeup Obsession, and it's their Hot Mess so-called eyeliner. It has like a metallic finish. I'm not too sure how that's going to look on the lower lash line. Sometimes I find that some eyeliners like this like kind of struggle to actually apply to the lower lash line. I'm going to go on top of it with another eyeliner. I'm just going to use this as, say, a wee bit of a base. And then I also have the Kaleidos. I think these are relatively new actually. These are, I don't know what eyeliners these are called, but this is in the shade Sea Sparkle. But if you want to go onto their website and see these eyeliners swatched, I don't know how it's going to go. I was actually maybe hoping it was going to be a wee bit darker. You can definitely see like it's metallic. Might go with the Makeup Addiction one. Like on top to see if it'll like make it pop and be a wee bit more blue. Back into the palette, what was I was going to say? This shade here, I was going to put that along the lower lash line. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to take the Kaleidos eyeliner again and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to smudge it out. I feel like this is going to be the type of eyeshadow that will perform better, be a bit more intense, stick better if it has kind of like a sticky base behind it or something, so nice. And then just really blending that into the inner corner as well. Would you believe me if I told you that I hit pan on that shade? Because of the formula, and I had to like keep on digging and digging and digging at it, you actually end up like pushing the product to the sides. So I haven't really used that much, but it's just because like the formula is actually able to like be moved. There we go. So that's it, all closed up again. I think I'm definitely wanting to use a wee bit of the Glitter Light Obsessed. Glitters, just like the tiniest wee bit, sure, why not? So I'm going to take my 05 brush, is it my 0? Yeah, my 05 brush. So this is the brush I was using to apply the shimmer on the lid, and I'm literally just going to go in and just try and pick up like literally like the tiniest wee bit. and you're just able to like randomly just place it wherever you want. I like to apply a wee bit of it at a time because obviously like the base of it is a gel. You don't want it to start like clumping up on you, so just taking a wee bit at a time. But the glosses are definitely like my favourite thing with this collection actually. I think these are freaking stunning and they're so cute. I was going to give some of them away, but then I was like, no, I want them. I think these are so pretty. I think they're so cute. I don't really think it matters like what lip gloss we try, but we'll try just for like shits and gigs. This one, like the turquoisey one. Okay, so you can actually see, hold on, this is amazing. You can actually see there's like a wee bit of a tinge off them, but once you blend them out, they're clear. I love this one. I'll give it a wee swatch. You won't be able to like really see them, to be honest. This bright pink one looks beautiful. Yeah, you can see it a wee bit more. Yeah, like you can definitely see like there's the tiniest bit of tint off them, but you can't really see it that much. And then the green one. And that's the green one there, which is definitely quite subtle. Okay, my loves, so this comes to the end of this tutorial. Really nice collection. I still haven't a clue what Winx Lux is, or Winx. Why do I keep on wanting to say Winxy Lux? That's a makeup brand, isn't it? Anyway, Winx Club. But yeah guys, I'll of course have everything I use linked and listed down below for you, so if you just want to go and check that out, I'll obviously have my discount codes and everything linked, and as I always do, in the description box as well. But other than that guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.